the developers are apparently greedy because they gave us a free code. Now, I would like to actually address this because I actually have played my part in this. So, recently, the developers released a 4 billion visit code because the game has just recently surpassed 4 billion visits. However, people, like the community that they are, have complained about a free code because of previous things that have happened in the game. Back in 2021, when the game first surpassed 1 billion visits, the developers graciously gave us a deluxe crate. However, this time, with the 4 billion visits code, they gave us a premium crate. Now, it's not so much the Robux price. People don't really necessarily care about the Robux price, I don't think. I mean, the premium crate costs 60 Robux, whereas the deluxe crate costs 200 Robux. That's only like a 3.2% increase, a 3.2 times increase. However, you'll see from the backlash that it's more than 3.2 times the backlash that any deluxe crate code would have gotten, which was 0. This is because the deluxe crate is extremely hard to get for free. In fact, excluding the spin wheel and the damage dealer WIKI quests, throughout the entire history of Tower Defense Simulator, there was only 5 ways of getting the deluxe crate for free, meaning that excluding the damage dealer and spin wheel and the login rewards, because not everyone has a deluxe crate as their 30th login reward, it means that there's only been 5 deluxe crate that you can have opened. Given the fact there are 31 skins for the deluxe crate, which doesn't include the limited time skins, it means that you could have only gotten a 1/6 of all of the skins for the deluxe crate if you don't count the spin wheel, nor if you count the damage dealer weekly quests or the 30th daily login reward. Now, and people have said that because the developers have released a code for the premium crate rather than the deluxe crate, that they are now greedy. Firstly, that's not how greed works. That's if they are taking something from you, which just goes to show how entitled people are. People think that they're entitled to a deluxe crate code. Now, I'll go into the arguments of whether or not it should be a deluxe crate code. However, you are not entitled to anything, let's be real. And the developers have decided that the deluxe crate is going to be extremely hard to get for free on purpose because it's a Robux crate, a high-cost Robux crate. It's the same for the plushie skins. You are not meant to get them for free. As hard as it is for you to hear it, you are not meant to get the deluxe crate for free. You are meant to spend Robux for it. You are meant to spend real world money for it, unless you're me. I earn the Robux. And you can earn the Robux as well. Let me not actually make a joke out of that. And yes, when the game hit 1 billion visits, we got a deluxe crate code. That's the developers being very generous because I don't think Below Natural ever thought that they would reach 1 billion visits in a game that he made. However, 4 billion visits, yeah, let's be real, the milestone isn't that great anymore. 1 billion visits, cool. You've ticked over another factor of 10 from 1 million or 100 million. However, 4 billion, I don't know, it just doesn't seem that significant to me anymore. And clearly for the developers, because this is only the second time that they've released a milestone reward related to visits. Now, dear viewers, tell me, was there a code for 2 billion visits? No. Was there a code for 3 billion visits? No. Did anyone accuse the developers for being greedy? No. The only reason why is because there was an expectation. People thought they were entitled to a code for every billion visits that the game got. And for 2 and 3 billion visits, the arguments were much less in their favor. However, it seemingly is the case where because the developers released a code that not many people need, including myself. I had 76 premium crates before this update, and I now have 77. It's like putting water into the ocean. However, it's because of this that people say the developers are greedy. Now, sure, the argument could be made that the developers are less generous because they're not giving out a deluxe crate code. However, doesn't necessarily mean that they're greedy because what are they taking away from you? Greed is taking something away from you. Not being generous is not giving you what they've done so in the past. In the past, they've given us the deluxe crates, and now they've only given us a premium crate. That is not greed. Hate to break to you. It's just not being generous. Is that what it is? And again, technically speaking, the developers have been more generous than they have been after 2 billion and 3 billion visits, because after those milestones, no achievement reward was ever granted. There was no deluxe crate, there was no premium crate, hell, there was not even 10 coins as a joke. And all of this commotion and controversy has just allowed the developers to say, listen, you complained about the previous code, we're not going to make anything anymore. And do bear in mind how rare codes are in Tower Defense Simulator. In 2023 alone, there were only 4 codes. In 2024, there were 3, and in 2025, there's so far been 4. And in 2022, there's only been 4. So, based on the track records of the developers, it seems as if they've been more generous than usual, because it's only like nearly halfway through the year, and they've already given us 4 codes. But sure, it's a precedent. It's the precedent of the fact that they released deluxe crate codes previously. Okay, one of them was Christmas, okay, and the other one was the 1 billion code. Now, suspiciously, I don't see anyone talking about the fact that once the game hit 1 billion visits, the developers also gave away around a load of Robux gift cards and a load of Discord Nitros that amounted to at least $100. Suspiciously, I don't see anyone talking about how the fact that there was no giveaway this time, or any giveaways back in the 2 billion visit milestone, or the 3 billion visit milestone. No, the only thing people have complained about is the deluxe crate. Again, I don't know if I'm getting my point across. It just shows the entitlement of people for the deluxe crate. They just want the deluxe crate quite badly, that I think many people are going to do nasty things for a deluxe crate. If you see a war crime being committed in Alabama, actually, firstly, I wouldn't be surprised. But secondly, you know why. People want the deluxe crate badly. It should not be controversial to release any code of any type, because codes are quite rare nowadays. Yet because of the entitlement from people for a deluxe crate, and that is the only reason why, people only are they're gagging for a deluxe crate, let's be real. And it's only because of that, and because of the expectations in the past with the release of the 1 billion code having a deluxe crate, that's the reason why people are angry. Now, me personally, I am not bothered. I don't know if I got that tone in the video across. I'm actually not bothered about a premium crate. I'm not all too fussed about it. I'm not like mad about developers not releasing a deluxe crate code, which sure, I mean, even for me, if you release a deluxe crate code, it is a bit like putting water into a river, because I already have 7 deluxe crates. But even still, I'm not complaining about it, and I don't know if I got that tone across in my video. I didn't complain about it, but I wasn't grateful for it either. Now, I don't expect a lot of people to be grateful for a premium crate. I just don't expect a lot of people to actually complain about getting a free code. And again, the strategy from the developers is that they don't want to release deluxe crate codes, or deluxe crates in general, for free for the general public. In fact, I'm actually very surprised that they released the deluxe crate as the 30th day reward in the daily rewards, and they released it as a reward in the damage dealer weekly quests. Because as far as I'm aware, the deluxe crate should not be given out for free to anyone unless they buy it with Robux. That was the original intentions for the deluxe crate, and the fact that there's been 5 free releases of the deluxe crate without having to do anything, well, close. I mean, to be fair, 2 of them were in premium passes, not even premium passes, the battle passes. So yes, people have accused the developers of being greedy because the deluxe crate isn't in the premium pass. Even though I'm not in the premium pass, in the regular pass. In all quite frank honesty, I think the premium crate should possibly be a deluxe crate in the premium side of things, because you would have had to spend Robux to get the premium pass by yourself or another person. So maybe like the level 32 reward should have been a deluxe crate, not a premium crate. However, I'm not entitled to that. I don't feel entitled to it at all. So I'm not going to complain. People have complained, but personally, me speaking about this code, I think there would have been a better reward for this code rather than a premium crate. If you ask me, there is an unreleased code in the game called the chatty name tag. Now, I'm aware that this is Discord related and not necessarily related to 4 billion visits. However, it's an unreleased name tag. I doubt the developers are going to do anything on Discord, especially nowadays, to release a chatty name tag that kind of relates to Discord. So, why not release it as the 4 billion visits code reward? That would be kind of cool. And the fact that you get to release a name tag that has already been in the game for like 4 or 5 years. I'm being facetious, of course. It's been in the game probably far shorter. But still, an actual exclusive reward for 4 billion visits and something unique. Hell, I don't think I actually would even complain if it was for a sticker. For example, why not any of the stickers that you've not released, like the Sigma sticker, or the Shocked sticker, or even the Money Rain sticker, or the Mind Blown sticker, which is a sticker that's not even made by the person who normally makes it, Squeeze Wheeze. It was actually a competition winner or something. Yeah, why not release this? That's my personal opinion, at least. So, while I'm not grateful for a premium crate code, I'm not entitled for a deluxe crate code either. So, I guess you can say my feeling about this is just apathy. And quite honestly, I don't know why this is such a big drama in the first place.